Hello and welcome to President's Training for Student Organizations at Ohio University. Our hope is that you will leave this training knowing how to use Bobcat Connect to better manage your student organizations. We're going to go through a lot of tools as quickly as possible, so please pay attention, and hopefully this will answer a lot of your questions. It's important to know that this is your home screen for everyone that logs on to Bobcat Connect, and down here you'll see any memberships that you have. You'll be able to click into any of these that you're a member of, and that group's page will present itself. Down here are any events at all that have been populated into the Bobcat Connect calendar. And then down here are any news articles that student orgs have posted. And down here are any links that will take you directly to some sites that we feel like were probably pretty important for you to know. So that is how you navigate the homepage of Bobcat Connect. What I want to do is show you a little bit on how to manage your organization. So the first thing we're going to do is go into organizations. Here you will find all of the organizations that we have registered on campus. There are close to 700 of them. You can search them by clicking categories, clicking whichever ones you're interested in, and that will pop up a more customized menu. If you're looking to register a student organization, you would click this button right here. And if you're registering a new organization, that button will be right underneath that one when that window is open. So for now, we'll act like we are in Speak Up. So you can log in. I'm going to go to Manage Organization. This is a function that you will have on your screen if you are an officer of an organization. So when you manage the organization, this screen pops up. You'll go to your drawer over here, click on it, and this is where all of your tools are. Your roster, your about, everything that you can update, everything is in here. This is where you'll find most of your activity on Bobcat Connect. We're going to start here at the top with the roster. When you click on that, your roster will pop up, and you'll see each position has a stylus at the end right here. This is how you can update the different positions in your organization. So if you click, there's a couple ways you can do this, but the easiest is by clicking here. So this person you can easily change to be a secretary, treasurer, whatever you want to name them, and you would hit the save button, and that would override whatever they were before. They will always remain a member, but you can change it to whichever position you need it to go to. So that's how you update positions. If you're wanting to update a position for somebody who is not already a member, you would go up here to invite people. This box comes up. You will put in the email address. Then you'll click add email addresses, and that will automatically go to whomever it is you're wanting to invite to your group. Once they have accepted their membership, you'll be able to then put them in whatever position you need them to go into. It's really easy to do, and that is really the best way to do it. You'll see here that we've got a pending and a prospective column for membership. Prospective memberships are anyone that has reached out to you that want to join. You can either approve them or deny them. And then pending is anyone that you have reached out to and sent an invitation to join your student org. And then they'll get their invitation that way, and then you can accept them. They'll automatically be accepted. A really interesting tool is messaging right here. This will allow you, as you can see, this group has really been active, but you create a relay, and then you can choose to send it to just the presidents, just officer positions, just members, just the advisor, whomever you want. You can totally customize this. And then when you can put the title of your email, you'll hit generate, and that will give you a relay that you copy and paste into your home email system, and it will go out directly from your email account. That is how that works. If your membership has their preferences on their email blocked from getting something from Bobcat Connect, they will not get those emails. So it's important that you communicate with your organization that they need to have that open. So that's a little bit about the roster. There's really nothing else here to look at. The primary contact you change again with that stylus. So that's the roster. If you want to export your roster, you can. This will give you an Excel sheet of your membership. So that's the roster tab. The About tab is really important because this is, you get to fill this out. You put your description, your full description. So this is just a short one that pops up on the menu when people are looking at the list of student orgs. This is where you put all your contact information. You can add when and where your meetings are. What I want to draw attention to is this box right here, your account number. Whenever you become a student organization, we automatically give you an account number with the Barsar's office. We as the CIC will put that number on your account for you. This is where you find that. We get dozens of calls every day asking where your account number is. This is where it is. If you are looking up your account in Oracle, you will put a 79 in front of it. And later I will show you how to do that. But that is the About. This is totally customizable. The only thing you will not be able to change is your name. That has to be done through our office. So we can also update your account with the Bursar. Let me go back into Manage. Events. This is where you can create an event. You click on this, and then you fill out all of the boxes that are open. Super easy, very, very easy. And then when you get to the next page here, I can't go any further without messing up this group's page. But if you go to the next page, you have the option of tracking attendance, which will be required this semester so that we can do contact tracing if necessary. And that is all done through a card swipe that you can get from our office. We can give that to you. If you have a meeting or a program in person, we are asking for you to swipe OUIDs so that we can know who was at that meeting. But this is how you create an event. The only thing that you should know is when you start this, it's good to have a photo because you'll be asked to upload a photo. This goes directly to the CIC office to approve. Once your event is approved, it will go into the CIC calendar that's totally searchable that students can find. It will not populate the OU calendar, and so that's another process if you want to do that. If you want to open any news, you're able to put that here. This is what populates that news category on the front page that I told you about. Gallery, this is any photos you want to add to your page. They'll be on your info page, this About page. The photos will populate. Documents, this is where you're asked to really kind of upload your constitution, anything like that. You can add anything you want to here. We do require our constitution, but you can add anything you want, minutes, election results, anything that you want future officers to have, future members to have. It all lives on your page forever. The forms page is right here. Forms allows you to create any form you want. Couldn't be easier. You would just kind of scroll through and create your form. It's really, really quite simple. We don't have many students using the elections yet, but you can if you want. This will just allow you to run an election through Bobcat Connect. You would just go up here to create election. You would put in your officers that are your nominees, and then there would be a confidential vote of the members. You can set when it starts, when it ends, all of that stuff. An important tab is the Finance tab. This is where you will go to request SAC funding. You don't go to purchase requests, you go to funding requests and create a new request. And then down here to funding requests. And then that will give you the form that you need for SAC. That is your toolkit here in Bobcat Connect. That is kind of a condensed version of everything you need to know about how to use Bobcat Connect to better manage your organization. I'm bringing you back to the homepage. This homepage is where you will find some really interesting things for yourself. There's always 3 news blocks here. This gives you information that our office feels like you really need to know. So this is where that lives. And then, like we went over at the beginning, if there were more events posted, you could see the view more events. But up here are a couple of things that is important for you to note. Forms, probably the most important. If you click on forms, every form that is available to you will show up here, so you can use your search button right here. It's really important. But also, we've gone ahead and starred the ones that we think are the most important ones for you to know. This event services user agreement form. In order for you to be able to reserve space on campus through event services, this form has to be filled out. It goes directly to event services. They will approve or deny. So if you have any questions about this form or the processing of this form, you will contact event services. Request for online dues payment setup. If your organization wants to accept dues online through the Bursar, they are able to do that. You just go here, start. Your treasurer will need to set up that form. That again goes directly to the Bursar's office, not the CIC. So if you have any questions or anything that you aren't sure about, or any questions that you have for how to set up your online dues payment form, you'll need to go to the Bursar for that. The CIC will not be able to help you. This student disbursement voucher, this is probably the most used form that you have on Bobcat Connect. You go on here and this is for if you are paying a vendor, if you are paying a member, reimbursing a member for anything, if you need to pay your dues, anything that you are getting money out of your account for. And you would just hit start and then new submission, and you would just fill it out as you go. It's probably important for you to know that you need to have your any receipts that you need to have scanned in, saved on your computer, and any forms that you'll need, whether they be a W-9 or anything like that, you'll need to have as well. And all of that can be found in the Treasurer's Handbook. The other form that you may be interested in is this Pepsi product request form. We do have an agreement with Pepsi where they donate a limited supply of product for us. We make that available to student organizations for their events. You just fill this out. We ask for 2 weeks notice because we have to order it from Pepsi, and then we store it. You come and get it the day of your event. It is not iced or cold or anything when you get it, so you need to prepare for that if that is something that you want to do. Again, you just hit start and fill it out. That is really all the important things to know about Bobcat Connect. If you have further questions or individual questions, I would highly recommend you set up an appointment with Joshua Grinke, the Associate Director in the CIC, and you can do that through Microsoft Exchange Calendar. And the next thing we're going to show you is really how to use Oracle, which is right here. So Oracle is for you to see your balance. Go to dashboards. You will always go to student funds available. I believe that's the only one you will have. Make sure that your period right here is the correct time you're looking for. This is August. You can also scroll down if you're looking to see payments that may have happened, a year or 2 ago. You can scroll through and see past payment periods. You're going to go to the organization. This is where I said you'll have to put that 79 first. So you put that 79 and then your 4-digit account number. So if we were coming back here for Speak Up, if we wanted to know their account number, you would come here 0551 and then put 790051 to 790051. And that's because with 700 student organizations, I'm sorry, this is in the wrong box actually. You're going to put it here. So 790051, 790051. That will capture just your organization. If you did 790052, it would bring up 2 organizations, and then you hit apply, and it just gives you your balance between your 80 and your 10 accounts. Also, this is screen grabbed and in the treasurer's manual should you have further questions about how to use that. And we'll also spend more time during treasurer's training on how to use that function. But that is how you use Oracle. Again, please note, this is how you find your account number. And we will have uploaded in Bobcat Connect all of the first year students automatically will be connected into Bobcat Connect. So you'll be able to send invitations for membership to any first year student, should you want to do that. With the new virtual version of the involvement fair, that would be a good way for you to be reaching out. If you have any questions about Bobcat Connect, again, please reach out to the CIC and we will do everything we can to make sure that you get what you need. Thank you.